Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Titan.
Hey guys.
Hi. How's everybody doing tonight?
So, on this episode, we're going to be talking about episode 5 and 6, I think, right? Of season 2, or season 3 of Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's start with what happened in episode 5. Basically, Wall Rose was breached as soon as they sentenced Erwin to death, right? And
Supposedly.
yeah, that's what they say, right? They're like, oh, Wall Rose has been breached. And the soldiers are told not to let anyone in to the walls, let them all die, basically. But then we find out, of course, that was just like a false alarm.
Yeah.
See what they would do.
To see what they would do. And I think it was sneaky and good.
Yeah.
The person, what was his name, that came crashing in? What's his name?
I can't remember.
The old guy with the glasses.
He's creepy.
It wasn't Zachary, was it? Is that his name? Zachary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
him.
knew Zachary.
Creepy.
Yeah, he is.
It's like, where you been? You weren't in the first 2 seasons. Where's
Right.
this big honcho coming from?
Not only that, but like afterwards, the things that you see, you're just like, I'm glad I didn't make enemies with you.
Right.
Like,
But
Coming in there like a boss.
boom.
remember when they said that they found the power and they just have to wait for the vessel to take it?
Yeah, I was
What are they
like,
talking about?
I'm guessing that's like Aaron and them, because like later.
They're talking about a Titan, the
Mm.
vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
maybe.
You know how they say the Titans can eat other Titans?
Right, so
before
Aaron
they
is
take
the
their-
power then, I guess,
Yeah.
they're referring to.
Yeah, because that leads into episode 6 where the
Right.
power originally came from, which he has now, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's so messed up, though. That whole thing. And we were talking about how, in that episode is when, Hange was talking about, like the Reese family and whatnot.
mm-hmm.
Like,
Mhm.
it being suspicious and whatnot. Like how, oh, the chapel burnt down, but debating on, the stone, it should have, lasted a lot longer and blah, blah, blah.
So-
It's like,
What, when Rod's family was massacred years ago?
yeah.
Well, yeah, they said, like, the chapel was destroyed, but it was way more destroyed than it would be, like, normally in that kind of an accident.
Yeah.
So they were saying, like, something, intentionally
had to-
did, like,
Oh,
more
but-
damage, like he did, maybe?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, but there was no evidence of,
Right. Because it
I
shouldn't have been
think that's, like-
destroyed like that at all. It was on fire, right? Yeah.
Right.
And it was
Right.
stone, so it
Exactly.
shouldn't have been destroyed.
and eventually it'll crumble, but still.
But then
it's-
Race used his own money to rebuild it.
Which is any wonder he hasn't, and maybe he's hiding it, because a lot of characters do in this show.
Mhm.
But it's any wonder he didn't lose his mind yet or go nuts.
I'm sure he has.
It's going to.
Yeah. Like your wife, like they brought up, I think they all got killed, his family, right before his wife got murdered. You
No,
know?
his wife and his 5 children got murdered, and then he murdered his mistress.
Oh, okay, well then,
That's Historia's
That's what I meant,
mom.
yeah. The mistress got killed,
He straight up watched as they like her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that wasn't Historia's actual mom.
It was her mom, but
Oh.
she was a mistress.
Right, because
Yeah.
he already had 5 other kids before her.
And then that's why
Yeah.
his other daughter, which we find out in part 6, his other
Right.
daughter with black hair.
Yeah. So wait, she would. Okay, because she was still alive at that point.
Yeah.
Back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so Historia was born from another woman while his other kids were still alive,
Yeah.
basically.
And they kind of mentioned that in like season 2. I remember they were talking about
Right.
that, how she was kind of the, what is it
Love
called?
child.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
one that's. Yeah.
I get it.
It's like, dang.
So it was good to see that Erwin did survive, though. That was
I
good.
know.
I was worried for a minute
Yeah.
there. And they had the fake king, so I thought this whole time that he was like badass or something.
I was just like listening to them. He probably wasn't
Yeah.
even paying attention to anything.
He was
He's
like,
"Is it
asleep
time
with his
to
eyes
eat."
open.
I told Sai, I told her, I was like, watch this dude. Now that they figure everything out, he gonna transform. Sure enough, nope, he didn't.
Nope.
He was just a bum that they put in
But
this
the
place.
thing that I was thinking of was like, you know how what's his name? One of the chancellor people or whatever was like kicking him and like, wake up, and I was like, is he gonna do something? Like I was excited and then nope.
Yeah.
No, is it time to eat? Oh.
Yeah, so that was pretty funny, unexpected.
And then we see Aaron chained up like at the end of that episode
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in that chamber. But
Aaron captured and chained up
Again.
unusual.
Again, is he really supposed to be, the hero of the song?
Right. Didn't they ask also like at the end of that episode 5? They're like, who did Aaron eat in order to gain his powers? Or it's like they put that question
Yeah.
Out
into your
there,
head,
yeah.
and I'm like, now I'm curious about this.
Yeah, because I thought maybe he's like Krista. Remember how she was like was a Titan, or maybe it's not Krista.
No, it's Krista's friend. I know who you're talking about.
Krista's
Not Krista.
story,
What's her
right?
name?
Yeah, her friend.
What's her name?
I thought it started with an F, like Freed.
No, Frida's her sister.
Frida's another, yeah.
Anyway, so how she was like a Titan for so long, but didn't like know it, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, maybe the same thing happened to Aaron, but then wouldn't his family know, stuff like that.
Right.
So I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
But
We'll figure it out.
what was that? Aaron was shown memories that he didn't really recognize those memories at first, did he? When Race showed him like
Oh, in episode
what had
6.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of explain that
So I was confused.
later.
What exactly was it showing? Like his memories, what was happening?
His dad turning him into a Titan and injecting him with stuff.
His dad turned him into a Titan. Okay.
And then he ends up eating his dad, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it gets really. It kind of got like complicated there, but yeah, he essentially, the dad became a Titan somehow. I don't know if they fully explained that. Then the dad ate Frida, who is like the source of Titans.
She was like the strongest.
Yeah.
But she didn't know
She
how to
was-
control it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she
Right.
didn't know how to control it. She had the same power where she can call other Titans to her,
Yeah, she had all that stuff.
like Aaron has. And the thing
So-
was,
That's them answering the question of who did Aaron eat then?
yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe like, he
Mhm.
maybe did it his dad.
yeah,
Maybe.
or maybe his dad's still alive. We don't know.
We still want to
Well,
see in that
But it's only
basement.
his arm. That was
Yeah,
showing,
you're
remember?
right. You're right. It was only his arm, and I could have sworn his dad was on that monkey at the end of season 2.
You mean the Beast Titan?
Yeah, the Beast Titan.
Beast
Yeah.
Monster Titan.
Yeah.
So for them to just all out now say he's dead would be kind of weird.
Maybe
It would.
we're gonna see something to where it's like, oh, you don't have to eat the Titan to get the power.
Maybe just
Maybe
a
that's what
piece of
these
it.
needles and things are for.
Mm.
Maybe that's what's in the basement is like
Yeah.
some other
Oh,
secret.
True.
You know what I mean? To get
Yeah.
powers without, or to transfer power to someone else that you've already got
Yeah.
or something.
But I was thinking the reason why he didn't recognize the memories or whatnot is because they explain later is the Reese family has the ability to
White
erase
memories. Yeah, I didn't like that.
That's a Titan power, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's either a Titan power or
Yeah.
just them power.
Right.
I think
Because
they,
he can do it too, the dad.
but they mentioned something about like if they got Aaron's body, they could do like the thunder voice or something like that, where he could shout and then it would
That's all
erase
the
everybody's
Titans.
memory. No, he could shout though. I thought they said he could. That's one way they could erase everybody's memories because people would hear it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was confused about
I
that.
didn't hear it. I didn't see that part, but I had only watched it once, so you see more and more each time you watch it.
That's true.
But with all that, they explain that the royal family has that power, though.
Mhm.
Right, because
So I don't know
we
if
see Zachary torturing one of the people that was captured, which is one of the people that knows stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're so it talks how they're spilling their secrets because they believe that they believe Race will get the Titan screen power and wipe out their memories of it.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
what they did say.
Mhm.
But yeah, because we learned that Zachary has been waiting all this time just to be able to do this.
That's why I was like, ah,
Such
creepy.
a creep. Yes, he's a
Okay.
weirdo.
I was glad when they further explained it that Aaron was not like a former female in a life or something, because they had me worried in the beginning because he started having those flashbacks visions.
Oh, because he looks so much like Frida.
Right, he looks like Frida. Like they didn't even like make her different. Like he looked like Frida looks like a female version of Aaron. So it was like that really worried me. You know, if Aaron
Well, I was wondering how they would do that if that was the case. But I thought, oh, well, maybe that's another Titan power.
Yeah.
But
So they're like worried that their memories will get wiped or whatever. Because he's like, oh, even that very fact that we know, or what we know right now would be wiped out.
Mm-hmm.
But why wouldn't you write down what you know that way and then put it somewhere where you would find it?
Right.
Anyway.
if your memories were gone, where would you find
Well,
it?
no, because you would know where you would end up going anyway. Like say you're like you live in this house. Well, then put it under like the
Right.
blanket on your bed or something. I don't know.
It's just like it's just like they try to do with people with dementia or something. Like they'll put everything in a photo or something,
Right.
and then like have them come back to that every,
Yeah, somewhere where you might find it.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
But anyway, because and then they mentioned there's 2 families or something that's that doesn't affect the memory thing, because they were like the Ackerman. Remember they talked about the
Right.
Ackerman
And
name,
the Oriental.
the Oriental clan. So those 2 are the ones that are like.
Which, didn't Mika say that her parents, one was Oriental and the
Right.
other
One
one
was Ackerman, yeah.
Ackerman? I was like, yeah!
She's
Yeah.
set.
No wonder she's so bad.
And Levi's an Ackerman, right?
Yeah.
Kenny, right? And they all have that sense of power that comes
That's
out.
just- it's-
They had to explain it somehow how they were so good.
yeah.
So-
I just thought they were very skilled, but I
Right.
didn't know they had a secret power.
And
Yeah.
then I honestly think that Levi is Kenny's nephew. That's like a prediction for me because he said that his sister got pregnant. She was working as a prostitute. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and he's like, she wanted to keep it, and he's like, bringing a kid into this world, blah blah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, it would make sense age-wise too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited.
Yeah, that's right. True.
So I definitely liked episode 6, but I definitely have to say one thing I was a little disappointed in is that if it really does come down to the case that it was just one family that had like the Titan bloodline or something like that, just because they're special,
Yeah.
kind of,
Well, I mean, that's not the case. I mean, maybe everybody has that power or whatnot, and they just don't know how to use it. Because look at Connie's family. Connie's family, how his house was closed in. That's his mom, wasn't it? That was in the house on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, Connie's family, Ymir. That's her name.
Yeah.
That's Krista's friend's name, Ymir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She has it. And then Reynard and Bertolt.
Yeah, but I'm just
Bertolt,
wondering if
yeah.
they supplied it from like that bloodline or something. I don't know. We'll see.
I think that would be. Oh yeah.
It's still vague.
That's a very like
There's still
dispersed bloodline, if that's the
Mm-hmm.
case.
Yeah, there's so many ways this can still go. I think. It's like I'm not even gonna try to make a theory about that. But then the end of the episode, it's like Levi and the group are about to break into the chamber, and the soldiers in there
Mm-hmm.
are just like pretty much waiting to die because they know Levi's coming in, and they're like, Levi got ambushed and he still killed like 20 people or whatever.
He got ambushed and he still killed like 12 of us.
Yeah.
What?
And now he's the one that's about to break in, knowing they're there. So, yeah.
I'm just worried
He
about
got elements
the
right.
the new recruits that they brought in with their team, Levi and them, the
Oh,
two,
yeah.
the boy and the girl, because
Right.
They're gonna die.
someone's gonna get killed.
Or they're gonna
Can I
kick
off
ass.
The blonde one. The one that was like, oh, well, what happened to Annie? Like, you guys,
Mm.
you know, can I vote her off? I can't remember her name, but she annoyed me. She annoyed me in the, what was it, first or second season that she showed up. She annoyed me, so I was like, can I vote her off? Just vote her off.
Might happen in the next episode.
Oh, the cave though, doesn't it look like the stuff that Annie was crystallized in?
That's a good
I
point.
can't remember.
Like the ice crystal
Yeah.
stuff.
The stone.
There's definitely
Right?
like
And
a
it was like
crystalline kind of
super
stone.
hard, like diamond to get through or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, it all looked like that.
They mentioned
All
that
day.
chamber in one of the things where it, like, you can read, you know?
Yeah.
But I can't remember what it said about it.
Yeah, it does
I didn't
go
get
so
a
fast.
chance to read it. I
Yeah.
saw it. I was like, oh,
Something
that
about
looks
Titans.
pretty. And then I was like, oh, see it the next.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like it has to do with Titans specifically, you know?
Mhm.
I don't think it's like a human type of
No.
place, you know?
Right.
Um,
Well, I mean, that's all underneath that church. So
and
and
it's
now
so big, yeah.
we know why he rebuilt the chapels because it's under there.
Mm.
Like he had to.
Yeah, makes sense. It's true. But yeah, any other sort of theories or comments?
I just really hope Levi doesn't die anytime soon.
I don't think you will. It's too early.
It's too early.
Yeah.
We say as the mom dies the first episode of the first
I
season.
feel like he's gonna fight Kenny one-on-one.
Mm.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's gotta happen.
They both die.
And then
as
he'll be
they-
like, I'm your nephew.
Yeah, the reveal's gonna be there.
I
and he
mean,
kills
they
him.
know Kenny raised them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
somebody had to die.
Maybe he knows that that's his nephew.
Well, yeah, he raised him.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, that doesn't mean he's for sure knows it's his nephew unless, like, he was there when he was born.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. But
Yeah.
then again, Levi didn't even know his last name was Ackerman until. So I
Mhm.
guess you
Yeah.
gotta kind of think of, oh, did he actually raise them or just,
Maybe Kenny
leaving a
knows.
thing for himself?
Yeah. He might know that that's true. That, dang, I don't even know if it's true.
Right.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Next episode will definitely be exciting.
Can't wait. Do you think we should make another episode after 2 episodes, or do you think that we'll have enough to talk about with just one more episode? Because it seems like this episode was a good length with 2 episodes
Mm-hmm.
talking about. It seems like, I don't know, I feel like one would be pretty short.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
This seems like a good length.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 episodes would be okay if I can keep that in that long.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think 2
Just
episodes is
gotta-
good. Good sweet
Coming
spot.
at you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just luck.
Yeah. All right. Anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. See you guys next time in like 2 weeks.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. See ya.
Later.